Seconds. No, no. 10 seconds. Please welcome. Same match conditions. Towels, white, red. Any questions? All good? Heads and tails? Heads. Tails. Receive. Match.
The 8th day of play at the 2022 U.S. Open brings us to court 17 for a women's doubles third round match between Caty McNally and Townsend of the United States and Hungary's Dalma Galfi and Bernarda Pera playing for the United States. Compared to the conditions we've had the last few days, it is sticky, it is humid. You see the spot in the quarterfinals at stake to the winner of this one. The opponent just determined in the prior match on this court. And so we get ready for an important match in this 8th day of play. Alan Bestwood very pleased to be joined by top 10 doubles player in the world, Katrina Adams. So she had that other job too. Sticky conditions for these players today.
It's very humid out there, so they want to play efficient tennis, that's for sure. They don't want to be out there too long, but a lot of toweling off will be happening today.
For sure, yes. And a look at McNally and Townsend getting ready to play. There is Taylor Townsend, the 26-year-old from Chicago originally. And Caty McNally, the 20-year-old from Cincinnati. Start with McNally, former U.S. Open finalist, and has also had a great deal of success in this tournament in the junior ranks. 22nd in the world in doubles play.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal player. She's had some great success in doubles over the years. A finalist here a year ago with Coco Gauff. And I actually played college doubles with her mother at Northwestern.
How about that? And there, speaking of Chicago, here's Taylor Townsend from Chicago. ITF World Junior Champ, won 2 of the 3 junior girls doubles titles back in 2012. Another highly ranked and very good doubles player.
Well, she has spectacular hands around the net, a great mover, a big serve, and an aggressive player, former world #1 in juniors, and is really trying to get back after having a baby last year.
Yeah, the trip back, and you see the road to this third round for McNally and Townsend, featuring a third set victory earlier in the tournament for them. They'll have their work cut out for them today, because on the other side of the net
2 minutes
are a couple of players who've had a really good run in this women's doubles competition. That's Dalma Galfi, 24 years old, from Hungary, who has played with a variety of partners. One of those players that doesn't normally show up in doubles, except maybe in the Grand Slams. But she comes here having a good run. The U.S. Open girls doubles winner and the Wimbledon doubles winner back a few years ago, 2015.
Galfi is a solid player. She got to the third round here, losing to Kudermetova. I had the pleasure of calling that match. And
to the right of the
see
chair,
what she's doing out here today on the
Dalma
doubles.
Galfi,
and there's
from
Bernarda
United
Pera,
States, Bernarda Pera.
27 years old, who has had a
to the
very
left of the
hot
chair,
streak
from the United
over
States,
the summer.
Caty
And comes in
McNally,
here,
Taylor Townsend.
with a doubles title to her credit. Winner in Melbourne in the doubles play earlier this
McNally
year.
Townsend won the toss, chose to receive.
Well, Pera and Galfi have proven to be some solid players.
1
I
minute.
went out to see a little bit of their match against Fernandez and Savo the other day, who took out the #2 seeds.
Yep. Gauff and Pegula.
Yeah, so this should be a pretty competitive matchup today.
I think so. The chair umpire from the United States is Chase Urban to administer things. Remember, at the U.S. Open, all electronic line calling, and the format for the match is best of 3 tiebreak sets. And should we get to 6-all in the third, it will be a 10-point tiebreak, as all the Grand Slams have adopted to to be similar. Got a favorite in this one? Somebody you think has an advantage in some way?
Well, the experience lies on the side of McNally and Townsend. They have so much talent and success in the doubles, as we see Kevin O'Neill with Caty's coach, longtime coach from Ohio. And I mean, the way they serve, the way they return, the way they move around the net, they communicate well. I mean, I think they are really on track to perhaps win this tournament if they can just keep playing consistent.
End of warm-up.
Southeast corner of the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center is where this beautiful little stadium that opened in 2011 is located. Court 17. Folks with the grounds passes will start to fill in around this one as it gets going, and a lot at stake as this third round women's doubles match offers a spot in the quarterfinals and a pretty good payday too at the year's final Grand Slam. Dalma Galfi and Bernarda Pera left and right there, of Hungary and the United States respectively, taking on the American pair of Caty McNally and Taylor Townsend for that spot in the quarters. Interesting to me, playing the bottom half of the draw today, this is the only match of the bottom half of the draw without a seeded team in it. All the other seeds held true except on this bottom set of the bracket.
This is true, but when you look at the experience that I mentioned earlier, Townsend was a semifinalist here just 2 years ago in the doubles, and
Dalma Galfi
McNally, the finalist last year. They are really playing as a seeded team.
All right, here's Galfi to serve to start us off.
Good hands from Townsend.
Not surprising.
Love 15.
And it's going to be tough to get the ball through the American team. Both ladies at the net have solid hands, great reflex volleys.
You see that heavy right shoulder strapping and left knee strapping for Galfi. Kind of noticeable when she walks on the court. Too strong. And love 30. Quick opening here.
Love 30.
All that strapping for Galfi, right shoulder for right-handed player, left knee, the wear and tear of hard court play across a grueling summer.
No, it is. I'm not sure what her injuries are, but sometimes it's just for added support. What the strapping on her right shoulder is kinesiology tape, so it's really helping to take some of the inflammation out, more so than support, perhaps.
And you see the right-handed player with the right shoulder and the left knee, and you think, okay, serve, 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 landing on that leg all the time. In live formation, Pera was in the right spot.
She was in the right spot, but too close to the net. When I'm watching these players nowadays, they're right on top of the net to start. So therefore, they're taking away a split second of reflex volleys for themselves, as opposed to moving forward to the net to hit that volley. They're almost defending. They're reacting to the ball.
So a couple of break points here for McNally and Townsend.
Big hit from Galfi.
30-40.
McNally unable to handle it.
So one break point saved, but another still out there at 30-40. McNally couldn't return the serve in play. I'm fascinated to watch. So we'll see a formation for the initial serve. First serve doesn't land in. Okay, we're going to completely adjust for the second serve.
Well, sometimes they'll stay in I formation for both, but they typically go back, give the server a bigger margin of error on their serve by going back to a conventional doubles position for the serve like this.
Yep.
Just a little wide with that tip down the line, catching the net post.
Just a little outside.
Yeah.
That's the baseball stadium next door.
Oh, yeah.
Just another chance for a break here for McNally and Townsend. Third break point of this opening game.
Going to take that overhead smash, but great hands from Townsend early on and a nice finish from Pera.
Now, in their last round match, which I happened to call for Galfi and Pera, that was one of the things they didn't do well in the opening set was communicate, and then they got better at it.
Well, the first and foremost thing you need to do well in doubles is communicate, and when you haven't played well, when you haven't played together a lot, and you've had more success in singles, sometimes you get into that singular mindset. And
advantage.
Obviously,
McNally.
as the tournament has gone on and they're winning, they're getting better at it.
Law of averages comes into play here. The more break point looks you give your opponents, the more likely you are to give one up. Here's the fourth one.
And as an opening service game, I mean, this is critical for Galfi Pera to try to hold on to it, because that will totally give the momentum to McNally and Townsend if they can get the break. Second serve opportunity.
McNally and Townsend.
And the break to start the match for Townsend and McNally.
First game.
McNally had missed a few of the second serve returns, but a nice solid one there to put Townsend in position.
So on the fourth, look at break point. They get the service break. And we'll change ends here and get their first looks at serve. Only three other matches. I mentioned all the three other matches being played in this bottom half of the draw have seeded pairs, but in this one, the second seeds, Goff and Pegula, knocked out in round one. The 16th seeds, Rosolska and Rutliff, out in round two.
Caty McNally to serve.
But playing like seeds here with Caty McNally and Taylor Townsend. Here's McNally.
Well done from Pera, finding the gap down the line.
Love 15.
It's always a fun match to watch. So when you're watching a team like McNally Townsend, who truly play conventional doubles, both are at the net trying to take control of the points. The other team has to get crafty, and the dipping passing shots are what you should be looking for, as opposed to trying to blow those shots through that team.
Good serve. 15 all.
15 all.
And you saw McNally and Townsend both kind of cheated toward the center of the court and kind of daring you. Take that shot at that outside line because maybe we can make you miss. Too strong. 15-30.
15-30.
It's always interesting, too often the solid doubles players, they make all the tough volleys and then they miss the simple ones, the routine shots.
And those are the ones that frustrate them, right? There's one.
Townsend on top of
30
that,
all.
just took one step to her left, picked off the middle. You see the position she's in now, and then kind of drew that ball to herself. It's almost a fake.
Put it in play, and we're level. 30 all. Good play at the net by Galfi.
30-40.
Hands. It's hard to get a racket on it and hit it back. It sounds so simple.
Well, the harder the ball is struck, the easier it is to hit the volley. You're just stiffening up your wrists, no backswing, and just a nice solid punch.
It's a chance at a break right back here for Galfi and Pera.
Deuce.
McNally and Townsend are saying not just yet.
Yep. And of course, in the mixed doubles, they play the no ad scoring in the deciding point, but this is ad scoring here. So we're at deuce. And a great
Advantage, McNally.
Beautiful serve down the tee. And this is where McNally and Townsend both, I mean, this is the strength of them on the serve. They can move it around the box with different spins. They can go flat, kick, slice, always keeping their opponents guessing. Excellent.
Game, McNally and Townsend.
Townsend had to be ready. Which way was that going to fall?
McNally and Townsend lead 2 games to
break
love.
Point saved and serve held in a 2-game lead here in this opening set for McNally and Townsend. So here comes 27-year-old Bernarda Pera. Roland Garros semifinal.
Bernarda Pera to serve.
A year ago, this year, winner of a tournament in Melbourne. Pera's played a lot of her doubles play with McNally, but not here in New York this time, and so teamed up with Dalma Galfi.
Pera, solid doubles player, very experienced around the court. Understands the angles and the depths. Nice lefty serve to open up the court.
And a double. First one of the match for either team. That was a problem for Pera the other day in the last round match too. Had a series, particularly one game where they gave up a break where the last 2 points were double faulted into the net.
Galfi kind of drew that ball from Townsend up the line, played right into her game plan. It's important for you to watch the 2 net players when they're not in the rally, just how much they're moving, how active they are, trying to get into the point or distract their opponent across the net on the baseline.
Let's first serve.
I was watching McNally's footwork on that point. Her feet never stopped moving.
And it shouldn't. And a lot of people don't realize that when you're at the net, doesn't mean you're just standing flat-footed waiting for the ball to come to you. You have a role to be active.
40-15.
Couldn't put that one in play, and it's 40-15. As Pera and Galfi try and get on the board in this opening set. Down a break already.
Let's first serve. Game, Galfi, Pera.
Yeah. Couple wows there.
Beautiful
McNally
serve
Townsend lead 2 games to 1.
Nice finish with the forehand from Pera. Big serve from Townsend down the middle.
What a journey Taylor Townsend has been on to get back to form after being away, have a baby, rebuilding her ranking.
Beautiful serve. Yeah, she's worked hard in the last year to get back in shape, get some repetition.
Made the semifinals at Roland Garros, playing with Madison Keys. Wound up running into Coco Gauff and Jess Pegula and lost in that semifinal match, but a great run there.
McNally with the
30-15.
Just fell a little bit short. A lot of communication on this side where Townsend is going to serve, what she wants McNally to do with the net, either stay, fake, or go. Predetermined moves.
40-15.
Three serves in a row out wide. Beautiful.
They're working well. Did you, when you played, prefer the hand signals or the face-to-face verbal communication?
I like the face-to-face verbal communication because you never know who's in the crowd that's going to pick off your signals and give the tip.
Wait, that's a baseball thing too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good deep return there.
40-30.
Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, I almost sometimes would like to draw bubble captions. Okay, what are they saying? Would make for great memes, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I did both. I did both. I mean, sometimes you would change. You would see something different when you lined up in the net. You might change without wasting time running back.
Especially in this day of the serve clock.
Yes. Well, I didn't have the serve clock then, that's for sure. What a shot from Galfi, the dipping forehand. So effective.
Deuce.
I mentioned that earlier. It's not about trying to drive these balls through the net person, but that dipping shot is very effective. Tough to pick up sometimes.
Well placed. So a little opening here for Galfi and Pera to maybe get that break back that they gave up to start this match. And a real opening with a break opportunity
Advantage, Galfi.
Yeah, those are kind of tough when you're coming in off the serve, moving forward to hit the overhead. The ball can be dropping rapidly. Mistime it a little bit.
Always a little wind to deal with out here in New York as well. Not as much today as earlier in the week, but still some. Another good shot from Galfi, and they get the break back. We're level at 2 apiece now in this
2 games all first
set. So good rally for Galfi and Pera. Quick reminder, you can get the U.S. Open experience delivered to your door. It's the U.S. Open at-home suite filled with premium and exclusive merchandise like the Encore towel, Honeydew cups, and more. Check it out. usopenshop.org is the place to find it. Bernarda Pera with the put away, and it's 15 love as Dalma Galfi steps to the service line again. So gave up the service break in the opening game of the match, just got it back.
And fought back from having 2 game points against them.
Yeah, yep.
Lots of action out here on court 17. Great hands once again from Taylor Townsend. Finishes with a beautiful, delicate drop angle volley.
Nice touch.
See, right out in front, not a lot of hand movement. Firm wrist.
Ooh.
And that's where that dipping shot from Galfi is really effective. She's given both these players now some issues with that ball because you really have to go down and stay down with it. Keep your head down. Oftentimes you're kind of lifting up.
30-15. Too strong.
40-15.
40-15. Dalma Galfi playing doubles at the U.S. Open for the very first time in the main draw, the women's main draw. Lost in the 3rd round of singles to the 18th seed, Kudermetova. Ooh, just missed.
Galfi Pera.
And a service hold for Galfi.
Galfi Pera leading 3 games to 2. First set.
I'll bet they're buzzing over in Ash Frances Tiafoe took the first set off of Rafael Nadal 6-4.
Yeah, great start for the American. He's really been playing well in the last year. Making a statement.
You're playing Rafa, so you know you better keep that level up for the next 3 hours if you're going to get through that match.
And Tiafoe has always played the big matches well on Arthur Ashe Stadium during the U.S. Open. Always gets to play a Rafa or Federer.
Yeah.
I played Rafa well, I think, last year. Got a set off of him. So taking an opening set, he's hoping to do more than just taking a set.
That's right. It's got some work to do, but a great start for Frances Tiafoe.
It's so humid today, so I know Nadal has left the court to do a kit change, if you will, entire wardrobe. Tiafoe is a sweater as well. So has chosen not to do that, just change his shirt.
Time.
Probably wait till after the next set, change his shorts and everything.
Well, players take the court again at court 17. Midway through this first set, having exchange service breaks. Now Caty McNally going to go back on the serve. Spot in the U.S. Open quarterfinals at stake to the winner of this one.
Oh, what a return from Pera.
Love 15.
This is where yes, McNally and Townsend have to be careful here now. They were up 3-1, back on serve. They don't want to. The momentum has definitely shifted to the opposite side of the court. That second serve just really sat there nicely for Pera to take a big swipe at.
Townsend there.
Nice body serve to
15.
Galfi. Just popping that return up to Townsend for the finish. The one thing we haven't talked about is the lefty-righty combination on both sides of the court.
Seem to see more left-handed players these days, so it's a little more possible to put those combinations together.
Well, it is, because there are more lefties on the court. But what's interesting is that both these combinations have put their backhands out wide and the forehands down the middle. And when I was growing up, you wanted to have a lefty to take the ad court to have that forehand out wide. So, but it's all about which side you return from the best as an individual, and not just because you're a lefty righty. That the forehand should be on the outside. Beautiful. Great anticipation from Townsend.
40-15.
Got a good jump on that move for the intersection.
Tracked it well and put it in play. That's nice.
Oh. 40-30.
There's a double. Be the first one of the match for either McNally or Townsend on their side of the board. 3 aces, though. And still a chance for the hold at 40-30. Now a little pressure on this next point. Back level at deuce. McNally in the run-up to the U.S. Open played with Kalinskaya in D.C. at the City Open, made the final there in doubles. Back with Townsend here. And with another good serve to regain the advantage.
And that's so important. And she needs a good serve here. Maybe jam Galfi again. It seems to be effective in the early stages of this match.
Yeah, serve into the body.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, great depth on that shot from Galfi. Had
Juice.
McNally backing up to try and get a racket on it.
So deep. I mean, it was almost a half volley from the baseline for McNally.
Wow, right at her feet, too. Good serve.
Advantage, McNally.
That serve to the deuce court in the last couple for McNally. Been hard for Pera to handle. Now see if she can close it out here. Serving to Galfi.
Skilled lob from Galfi with Townsend on top of the net, looking for the interception over the middle. Easy lob over her head.
I think what we've established so far in this match is nothing's going to come easy for either one of these teams. They're going to have to grind for it.
No, they're being very clever with their shot selection on both sides of the court.
Ooh, another deep return.
Very deep. I don't know if it skidded off the line.
Advantage, Galfi.
McNally unable to time that one perfectly.
So break opportunity here for Galfi and Pera. Remember, they gave up a break of serve to start the whole match. Got it back. Now a chance to maybe eke out a little bit of a lead as we get late in this set. Not so fast.
A much needed first serve from McNally. And I want to say the first return error we've seen from Galfi in several games.
She's been solid from back in that corner.
Let's see if she chooses to go out wide, out to the two-hander of Pera. Keeps going hard down the middle or to the body, and Pera's been nailing those returns back. Oh, got lucky there. Galfi held her position.
Advantage,
Missed the volley.
Yeah, that'll make you talk to yourself. She was right there. Great serve.
McNally Townsend.
Couldn't handle it. Break point saved. Service held.
Oh, it's a
3
big
games
hole
all
for
for
McNally. Fought off a couple break points against her.
That was, again, though, a grind to get that on the board. 3-all in this first set. So Bernarda Pera will serve.
So I love the way both teams were on the baseline, talking to one another, trying to figure out their strategy for this game.
Pera comes into this U.S. Open having won back-to-back titles on clay in July. Budapest and Hamburg in singles. Beat number 2 Konovite in Hamburg for that title along the way.
Big return from McNally. Just pulls it up the line for the winner. Galfi slow getting out of her position. You see she's down in I formation. The ball was by her before she got up.
Yeah.
Let's first serve.
Good serve. Townsend couldn't handle it. Or did she? Did that land in?
15-30.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Sun got in my eyes. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There's been so many close calls Watching matches throughout the week.
Yeah.
Good effort from McNally, trying to put the pressure on. A nice lob. Moving
15-40.
forward. She forced Pera into that error.
Word with the coach before the word with the teammate, too. So now a couple break points here for McNally and Townsend to try and reestablish a lead in this set.
Game. McNally, Townsend. New balls, please.
Break away. Ouch.
Taylor got jammed on that first volley, but was in perfect position to finish that one. You can see as she's moving forward. It's a good return right at the body. She's so solid.
Set right up for the put away by McNally.
30 love.
Always marvel at the skill of these players at the net and the short reaction time to get the racket face square.
Yeah, and a high backhand volley at that. It was beautiful.
Just a little bit too tall.
30-15.
Pera had the range on that one. Taylor Townsend entered the singles competition here as well. Didn't get out of the first round. Tough match against Siniakova. Lost that one in 3 sets. Too long.
Nice slider wide to the two-hander. That lefty serve to the double-handed backhand in the ad court for the right-hander.
Tricky. Nicely done.
Good rip.
40-30.
Pera's hit a couple strong forehand returns here in this match.
Ball kind of sat, it looked like it hung there for a minute too.
.78 miles per hour, plenty of time to pick her spot.
Shoulder high, swing. Too long. Nope.
Great pickup from Townsend. It was a beautiful return from Galfi. Another dipper. With Townsend just too good for it.
5 games to 3. First set.
And Galfi was just too far away to have any chance to get to that ball. Nicely done. So 5 games to 3 in favor of McNally and Townsend. And now a critical hold here for Galfi and Pera to stay in this first set.
McNally staying with it, kept her weight behind the ball. Some good hands from Pera. Right here with a reflex volley, trying to get it in, but just couldn't control it.
Everybody loves those bing-bing points at the net.
Hey, it's doubles. That's what it's all about. I want to see 4 players at the net on every point.
I'm with you.
Get a serve and volley and a rip and charge.
15-0.
Good serve from Galfi.
It's funny because you look at the number, it's 76 miles an hour, but placed well.
Beautiful.
Got it.
Good move.
30-15.
Moving forward from Galfi. Just follow that ball up the line.
Had to just catch the outside edge of it here. And right on it.
Yeah, McNally was retreating a little bit, so it gave her a little gap. Smart volley from McNally. They're dropping it short, forcing Galfi to have to come up and do something special.
So an opening here at 30 all.
See, just cutting underneath that, soften the hands. Oh, yeah. Townsend took the pace off the ball. Pera needed to be a little more firm with that volley.
And so a set point here for McNally and Townsend. And a look at a second serve.
Good move from Pera, taking some pressure off of her partner. Being aggressive at the net.
So one set point saved. But still kind of dancing along that line of difficulty.
Nice second serve.
Advantage,
Solid.
Galfi.
Had a little oomph on it. That was a 92-mile-an-hour second serve. And so a break point saved, and now a chance to hold on.
Game, Galfi, Pera.
She does just what I wanted. A serve and volley. Put the pressure on Galfi and Pera, but wow. Pera was all over McNally. McNally was just fending off those volleys, and Galfi just missing the opening.
How about that second volley where she basically took the ball off her left knee almost and got it back in play? Nicely done. Townsend puts it away.
Oh, she had to really get up for that.
30-11.
That was kind of a mishit return from Galfi with a topspin. Townsend almost mistimes it. That's a great job to control it.
So 2 points away from the first set.
I formation.
The save on the deep shot made that possible by McNally. And now a set point.
Oh, what a return from Galfi. It was right on her racket. She guessed right.
40-15.
Was leaning to her right all along. See, that first hop was to her right before the serve even came. It's too good.
And 2 set points saved for Galfi and Pera. Still not out of danger, though.
Game in first sets, McNally, Townsend.
Ball dumped into the net, and 6-4.
6 games to 4.
In favor of Caty McNally and Taylor Townsend. 44 minutes on court, and they're a set away from the U.S. Open quarterfinals.
15 left.
Too strong. So if you're coaching up Pera and Galfi, what are you telling them that they need to adjust from that first set to have a better outcome in this one?
Well, they actually played pretty well. I mean, it was that opening service game break that got them behind. McNally and Townsend are doing. They're trying to take control of the net. Where Pera and Galfi have the same abilities. They both have solid volleys at the net. They move well. They've got to communicate more on saying, okay, I need to get to the net. Let's not just stand back here and rip balls from the baseline. Let's throw in that lob and move in behind it. It's been effective when they have done it.
And landing first serves, I was about to say, too, for Pera. Has struggled with that a little bit.
$15-30.
So double fault. Second one of the match for Pera. Second or third? Third one of the match for the team. Serve started that.
30-all.
First serve needed. There you go. Get your partner involved. You get a first serve in, then Galfi can be more aggressive with her feet.
Yeah, and based on my small sample size of the first set of this one and doing their last round match, when the first serve lands for Pera, they're doing well. When it doesn't, they're struggling.
Game.
Galfi first serve and a hold to start the second
first game,
set. Much
second set.
Better beginning than the last set began for Pera and Galfi. No change ends.
I mean, the basics in doubles are first serve in. First volley if you're serving and volleying, but the first serve in at least allows your net player to get more engaged and more active with faking, drawing the ball to her, or maybe intercepting over the middle. And then the other rule is make the return. If you can make the return, then you can again get your partner engaged, because if it's good enough, she can be moving forward, trying to cut the ball off over the middle.
And communicate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, here's Taylor Townsend serving to start the account of the second set for Townsend and McNally.
Big shot from Townsend.
15 left.
Taking no prisoners there.
Duck and cover. You're Galfi here.
Nice serve from the lefty.
Yep.
30 left.
Going back to your basics, like you just talked about. First serve in. Helps get your partner involved.
both
40 love.
players. Racket out in front. Firm wrist. Easy pop. Boom.
Yep. And the feet never stop moving.
Yeah, McNally, Townsend.
Yes, to close it out. So one apiece in the second set.
1 game all, second set.
Real solid service game from Townsend. Did everything well there.
So the winner of this one will move on to the quarterfinals. Their opponent already been determined. Krawczyk and Schurz will await 5th seeds. Of course, Desiree Krawczyk has been on fire in doubles competition over the last year or so. Out the side door.
Well, McNally and Bloomberg took out Krawczyk and Skupski in the
mix.
First round of the mixed.
Yep.
So perhaps a rematch, but just on the women's side. That ball come over, I think it was the net cord.
Yep.
15-0.
Jammed her right in the body off of that deflection.
This would be a good look at it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This timed it.
Sometimes the cord's your friend, sometimes it's not.
Right.
Missed. Where did I see, looking at the draw?
30-15.
There's another situation like that too, where, oh, I know what it was. It was McNally going back where had to face Goff and Pegula for a championship earlier this year in one of the big tournaments.
Right, and had Pegula and Goff won their opening round match here, they would have faced Townsend and McNally.
Yeah, instead, that was that
30
long grind, drawn-out match with the awkward moment toward the end where Fernandez and Saville got through, and then Fernandez and Saville beaten by Galfi and Pera.
Right.
To set this little quartet up today.
Yeah, we were looking for this match, this round, to be that matchup.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Galfi and Pera moved through.
I think Pera might have felt her ponytail breeze with that serve coming right by her.
Well done.
Phew.
Great depth from Townsend moving forward. It's the pop-up.
30-40.
The racket of Galfi for McNally to finish.
Right at the feet. So break chance here early in this second set for McNally and Townsend. And a big point here for the Galfi serve. And going to face a second serve.
Townsend.
And the break on the Townsend put away. 2 games to 1. Second set.
McNally Townsend lead 2 games to 1. Second set,
6-4.
1 set to 11.
Oh, that ball was dropping rapidly.
Love 15.
On that smash, tried to go too big. Sometimes you just have to slow down a little bit, keep it simple, wait for the next opportunity. Again, that was one of those moving forward. Townsend again in a perfect position. Cover the middle.
15-0.
See, her first step is forward and then to her left. That way, if the ball came back down the line, she was still in perfect position to play the shot. But forward and then towards the middle of the court.
Good serve.
30-15.
That's where you're putting the pressure on the returner with that net person moving forward, constantly trying to get into the point.
Fine line between being close to the net and too close to the net.
But you're moving to the net. That's different. Your momentum is there. When you're starting at the net, is trouble.
Nice,
What a shot.
nice slam back from
30 all.
Galfi. Rip.
That's too good.
30 all. Remember early in the first set when Galfi and Pera gave up a break, they got it right back. And we're 30 all here.
Solid serve.
40-30.
Right hip of Pera. Jammed her on the two-hander.
Big difference between 3-1 and 2-2 on the scoreboard. Here's a chance for McNally to get the hold and consolidate the break.
Game, McNally and Townsend.
And the break consolidated to McNally and Townsend, 3 games to 1.
McNally and Townsend
Second
lead
set,
3
having
games to
won the
1,
first
second set.
already. Quick reminder, US Open's available on all of your favorite social media platforms. Make sure you use the hashtag US Open, be it Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Are you into the TikToks, Katrina? Neither am I. Join the conversation at hashtag US Open.
I have an account.
That's one more than me.
I think I've posted twice, perhaps.
Yeah,
But they're fun. People are very creative.
that they are.
Important game for
Love
Pera
it.
and Galfi here, and Pera's opening with a double is not helping the cause.
No. Just struggling with the serve some and at bad times. Saw the double fault to give up the break earlier in this match, a couple times in their prior match against Fernandez and Saville.
A little overzealous on that. She was there plenty of time.
50 all.
I probably would have gone for the smash as well.
Love the facial expression.
Galfi forgot how much space is on this court.
Yeah.
$30-50.
Must hold here for Pera. It goes without saying, already down a break in this set.
That's first serve.
First serves do help. They're winning 80% of the points when they get the first serve in. It's a team for Galfi and Pera. That
40-15.
continues.
That number will only go up. And in this set, they've won 0 of the points on the second serve. 0 for 5. So get the first serve. 40-15.
Game, Galfi, Pera.
And a hold, and an important one for Galfi and Pera. Love 15.
Love 15.
A hindsight thought on the week for Serena. All the tributes,
wow.
just the genuine emotion that she seemed to show at the love she received.
Yeah, I mean, she was very humble in her, final statement on court. Very appreciative of the love that she was receiving
15
from the
over.
fans. I mean, just imagine if she received this love throughout her career, but at least everyone acknowledged, her greatness. And I'm sure she was humbled by that.
that pattern in
30-15.
my look at other sports over the years. Someone that comes along and is an upstart and starts to win, gets received, and then when they win a lot, maybe they kind of become the villain for a little while, and then they get later in their career and people begin to turn around and say, okay, I got to respect that.
Absolutely.
Even though you're beating my favorite, I got to respect that.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Galfi with her own drop angle. Great effort
30
from Townsend McNally running that ball down. But yes, and I think at the end of the day, respect is a key word, because old champions, new champions, they all respected Serena Williams.
That's it. And everything she's done, and everything she's done for the game and for the future of the game.
Absolutely. Big serve from Townsend. Pera took a big swipe at it.
40-30.
Mistimed it.
So a chance here for a 4-2 lead on Townsend's serve.
New balls, please. McNally Townsend lead 4 games to 2, second set.
I'm sorry, past Pera. You see Pera moving to the middle, unable to cut back to the sideline.
Well shaped, well played. So 4 games to 2 for Townsend and McNally. And the momentary delay while they get the new tennis balls ready. That's a lot of noise from across the way. Rafael Nadal has taken the second set off Francis Tiafoe. It's 1 set apiece. Popcorn match.
It's going to be a long one.
Yes. Missed.
Oh, Galfi.
Love
That was going to be
15.
a tough shot from that position to hit that inside out up the line. There wasn't a lot of space between McNally and the sideline.
So love 15. What a great serve.
It's a beautiful
50
serve.
all.
She has to remember that. It's been effective when she's had that big, heavy kick out wide, putting Pera in position at the net to get involved.
Townsend, McNally did well to keep the ball in play, but couldn't do anything with it. Too long. Double
15-30.
15-30.
Well, we've seen the doubles come off the racket of Pera. I believe that's the first one from Galfi. Maybe the second.
Yeah, I think the second, yeah.
First game of the match, she had one.
Scoreboard pressure, 15-30, 2-4.
McNally taking another big swing at that serve, mistiming it on the rise.
Look over to the coaching box. Of course, the adjustments to the coaching rules now. That's no longer a problem. Got that one for Townsend. That's 2 big rips on each side of the court for Townsend, where she bent it around the net post.
Well, I think she had pre-committed to go down the line, so she didn't have to look up, kept her eye on the ball, kept her head steady. Nice finish.
Break point right now.
Again,
Deuce.
Galfi doing a good job jamming that two-hander for McNally, drawing the error.
1 break point saved. Remember, we had a game earlier in this match where they saved 3 break points and still couldn't hold serve and gave up the break on the 4th. Townsend missed that one and went to a knee
Advantage
because she thought she had it.
Game, Galfi, Pera.
Break point saved. Big difference between
McNally, Townsend
5-2
lead
and
4
4-3.
games to
And it
3.
is the
Second
4-3
set,
score.
1 set to love.
Great
15
serve.
love.
15 love.
Nice start from McNally. Her first ace of the set.
22nd ranked doubles player in the world is Caty McNally.
30 love.
30 love.
And you think about the points that she's defending from reaching the finals last year. 22nd, she has to, she might not go that, she might not move up, but she can definitely move down.
Yeah.
Her partner, then partner Coco Gauff, who came in here ranked #1, will lose some points. And that ranking will drop as well.
Yeah, got knocked out in the first round.
40 love.
40 love. I'm not sure we've seen that scoreline yet in this match. If we have, it's only been like once.
Game, McNally, Townsend.
Very quick hold of serve for McNally.
McNally, Townsend lead
Pera
5 games
are
to
up
3.
against it
Second
now.
set.
Down a set and down 3-5. So a must hold here for 24-year-old Dalma Galfi of Hungary.
And that's how you want to.
Oh, it's a Pera serve. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And that's how you want to put the pressure on the opponents when you're up a break serving. Beautiful movement from Townsend, constantly moving forward, wrap it out in front. But for McNally, serving to go to that match
Love 15.
game, putting the pressure on Pera and Galfi was a great service game and good action there and good teamwork. Look at that footwork, split steps together, closing in.
Almost swinging together there, too. Miss. No.
Love
Yes,
30.
I
Good
thought
recovery.
it was long.
Yeah, good recovery from, or a good reach from McNally on that return.
Didn't hear the electronic line calling voice come across and say out, but love 30. Huge pressure now.
Nice serve.
That's how you answer some pressure.
15-30.
Still behind the scoreboard. Serving here to McNally is Pera. Second serve.
30-all.
Well done.
McNally was really trying to take the ball early, was inside the baseline, but too good of a serve from Pera for McNally to handle. But that was court position pressure that she was trying to draw the error from Pera. Not a bad move.
Ooh.
Nice,
40-30.
nice move from Galfi, though. She's forced Taylor into that error, trying to go cross court. The line was open, but Townsend had already committed for the cross court shot.
Didn't win the first serve. Didn't win the point.
Well, you're going to see if McNally and Townsend get the return in play, that net person is going to be jumping around at the net, trying to draw the error from Pera, as Townsend did there.
Three of 10 winning second serve points for Pera and Galfi.
See if Townsend comes in behind the serve. Great point from Pera and Galfi. Townsend did move forward to put some pressure, but oh, what a lob Pera came up with to push him right off of the net.
Both back at the baseline. Allowed Galfi to come in. Might be one of the best games of the match there at a critical time, but they're still down a break.
McNally Townsend leading 5 games to 4 second sets. 1 set to love.
In a minute.
Big shots off the racket of Pera.
Love 15.
Townsend did a great job digging that first volley out. Couldn't handle the second one.
That was the first point lost in this set on second serve for McNally and Townsend, unlike the troubles we've talked about for Galfi and Pera on second serves.
For Townsend,
15
a very difficult smash from that position.
Well placed. Nice to hear the communication between the two also. You, me.
That's what it's all about. Gotta know what each other's doing, where you are at all times.
15 all. Didn't miss by much. Went for the big one and missed.
30-15.
A little early on that swing from Pera.
Now 2 points away for Townsend and McNally.
She swings her out wide, opens up the court, and gets McNally involved at the net. It's been effective entire match. But again, it was McNally looking to get involved.
40-15.
Nice finish.
So a couple of match points here for McNally and Townsend to move on. 40-15.
Two sets to love, 6-4, 6-4.
6-4.
Lots of action on this court, particularly from the net from McNally and Townsend, just so solid. Pera and Galfi, they came up with some good shots, got the momentum going back their way, but Townsend and McNally were just too much for them today.
And how about that last point to decide it? That might have been the most action-packed point of the whole match.
Oh, it's so fun to be on the court when you've got all the players at the net and the reflex volleys are coming. But you look at the experience from somebody like Taylor Townsend and now Caty McNally moving through to the next round. Great opportunity for them.
Hey, check this racket out. What is it? I don't like it or something, whatever that is. And for Pera and Galfi,